So many crybabies all over the internet. Just crybabies. Oh, feel sorry for me. Oh. Guys, people you think are conservatives, tough conservatives, no, whining like liberals. Oh, feelings, are you sorry? Hey, good morning, Tim. Oh, big news. Shemay will not be here this morning. She has to do stuff today. I think she said she had to do she has a jobby poo, and there are things she has to do this morning with her job. Well, we will not have the wondrously lovely presence of Shemay here today. And then the Doxinator has some of his relatives over. These are good. Tzatziki. Go get these. They're delicious. Anyway, we got the Doxinator's busy today. He may be on. He said he may say hello, but he has some relatives. His birthday's tomorrow. That's right. Doxinator's birthday. Doxinator's birthday is tomorrow. Where's his picture? Where did I put it? Oh, I put it over here. So he's got some relatives in the house today, showering him with gifts aplenty. And he was the Doxinator's picture. Hey, free to travel. Good morning from the land down under. Comma Billy. Anyway, this is Doxinator's picture. If you want to win a copy of this, we're giving away this one copy. Just send a request to camodave@gmx.com. Put Doxinator or Doxy or something like that on the subject line. And we'll announce a winner tomorrow. And then this will be shipped down to Mr. Doxinator. He'll sign it personally to you, and he may even put some cash in it. We're not quite sure about that. So anyway, there he is. What are you mad about, Doxinator? Yeah, I made a Doxinator joke in today's video. I guess he's mad about that. That's right. I am. Oh man, I got so much work to do. I am so busy. I am just the busiest person ever. Anyway, we want to send happy birthday to Aja today. Today is her well, I won't give her age, but guess Aja's age. So anyway, today's her birthday. Mr. Stolen Valor. Well, Craig is Mr. Stolen Pallor. Or pallor means you're kind of pale. Hey, we got Noreen. We got 2 moderators showing up today. Thank you. As I said, Shemay is busy today. So, yeah, I'm just tending to some computer business here before I get started with the show. And yeah. So what? It's exactly 9:30. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee da da da. I went out for a little walk today. The rain has stopped. We had rain yesterday. Well, not all day, but anyway. Hey, Sarah Cox. Good morning. So we got a little topic-y poo today. Just talking about the future of the RTR. What do you think? Is there a future for the again, people get confused. The RTR is what Cheap RV Living Bob sets up, but then everybody else can, everybody goes to Quartzsite. In January, it's usually cold and rainy or snowy all around the United States. Most places, the weather's not great in January, okay? And Quartzsite's usually a really nice place, southwestern Arizona, because it's warm and it's usually also dry. It isn't always dry. So that's where people like to go. That's what they call the snowbirds. Now, some of them go to Florida. Florida's big. Florida's big too. The problem with Florida is it's a bit more crowded. It's much more built up and developed. It's harder to do all this dispersed camping in Florida. You really can't. There aren't big tracts of empty land like there are in Arizona. Brenda, Oh, thank you. See, I knew the green. I said, I'm going to put the color of money in the background today. I said, that'll, thank you so much, Brenda. Brenda Stewart, 14. Wow. Thank you so much. Again, I do a lot of work. I put 3, 4, 5 videos a day. I try to keep you guys updated. Not everybody appreciates that, but I thank you so much, Brenda. That is very nice of you. It's nice to be appreciated. I do, though. Hey, I talk about a lot of people, people I actually get people now begging to be, hey, Dave, please mention my video. Please mention my video. And I really do enjoy promoting channels that are small and just growing and stuff like that. I like doing that. I kind of almost enjoy that more than just talking about the big guys, the big buffoons. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, thank you. Hey, Mark H. Good morning. How are you doing? Mark's there. I guess you're in Eastern North Carolina, and I'm in Western North Carolina. Rossana, number 6. Brett Lance. Hey, Dave. Locked and loaded in St. Louis. Oh, right. Your neighbor, Nomadic Fanatic. Yeah, well, he's not your neighbor. Well, I don't know. I'd like to see him get back to the house. He did so many videos with that house now, and now he's on the road. So Eric is hanging out there in Williams, Arizona with the tribe. Well, gosh, more and more people are going, aren't they? We got Destination Open Road, Scott Terry. We got Dave's RV Life is headed there. He's probably there already because I don't know how old his videos are. We got Eric Nomadic Fanatic there. We got Who We Don't Talk About there. We got a lot of people. Aja, of course. Aja's happy birthday, Aja. I'm not going to say her age, but she's younger than. I'll just say she's younger than I am. So happy birthday, Aja. We hope you stay safe. Social distancing and masks. Even if you don't believe in the virus, it's better to be safe than sorry. Grass growth has slowed. No mowing today. Really, Mark? With all the rain we've had, North Carolina had more rain yesterday. You think the grass just keeps growing and growing. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have to worry about mowing. When you live in an apartment complex, mowing is not an issue. Send Mikey Pants money. He needs 7 new tires, 1 spare. Yeah. Well, we knew that. He has a new video up. He always pops his videos up right after I pop mine up. I guess because he wants me to wait. And, I think he does that. I think he sits there and, okay, there goes Dave. Dave's up now. Okay, I'm going to upload mine now. He's just trying to stick it to me, right? Well, he's got dry rot. He's got tires, and he sat in a field with a lot of water. He didn't drive the damn vehicle all summer. He was in Paul's backyard. It was muddy. It was wet. And what do you expect? Those tires are probably 4, 5, 6 years old or something. That's what happens to tires. They dry rot, and you drive on the roads and you get salt and grime on them, and then you sit and let them just sit there. The tires may have the tread and all that, but then they rot out on you, and then they blow out, bang. So anyway, now what? So yeah, that's going to be expensive, right? And get some and also buy decent tires. Buy cheap shit tires, buy cheapo tires, and they're going to go up. What did I do once? In one of my cars, somebody said, well, I didn't even remember the brand. It was some Japanese name, Nakahuku tires, and they're only $85 a pop, and you need 4 tires. And I thought, okay, that'll keep the bill under $500. But the Nakahuku tires did not last more than 2 years. And 2 years later, I needed more tires. So you got to spend some money and get some decent tires. Now, you do an RV, and you're doing mountain roads and logging things and driving around. Yeah, their tires are going to wear out a lot. I guess Mike's going to need to do a live stream to raise some money for tires, He's going to need to take off his shirt and dance around, and People will throw him some money. I need some new tires. The tribe meeting in Arizona, never so many zeros in one place except for the national debt. They're nice people. Oh, I just bit my tongue. Blood. It's hard to talk and chew at the same time. No, Scary and Todd, Terry and Scott, Aja, Dave. I know, and some of the others there are very nice people. Okay. That lady we don't talk about, I'm not going to get into her. Randy, I've chatted with Randy. I have actually. Randy and I do talk on the phone occasionally. He seems like a nice guy, but I feel sorry for Randy. I do. He's got a lot of issues, and he's trying the best to live on the road, but Randy is Randy, okay? And Randy is Randy, and Randy is Randy. Where's Shimei? Shimei quit the channel, Brian Rutherford. She got mad and stormed out of here. No, she's busy today. She has a jobby poo up in New Jersey, and sometimes she has to work on Saturdays. Then she's doing that today. She said that in one of the, if you watch some of the chats or some of the comments this morning, she has announced that she will not be here this morning. But we got Noreen, and we got the Dotsy. I don't know. He's kind of in and out of consciousness today. Cheap tires. Yeah. Do not buy used cheap. You can buy used tires. You see those, buy used tires for $40 a pop, but they're, what's a used tire? It's going to last you 100 miles and blow, The BLM La Pose quartzite land costs $180 from September to April 15th for long-term visitor. Yeah. Oh, the LTVA, right? Open land, Sydney, right? Yeah, we saw a couple of nomads doing that the other year. Doxinator is so angry today. They're probably gonna have his birthday party today with his family, and he's all grumpy. Ugh. I don't know. I'll tell you something though. Birthdays aren't particularly fun once you start getting over about 50. 50's a hard one. 50's a hard one. And then it's like, I don't care. Why? Oh, you're another year older. Don't mention it. Don't even mention it. I was watching the Trippin' Dave 2D update until now. Oh, yeah. What is up with Dave 2D? I don't know, man. Come on. He bought that house like a month ago. At least he said he did. He's been living in that guy's trailer. I don't know. Maybe the closing has taken forever. I don't know. But the more and more we hear about it, it's dirty. It's $26K. Now, I'm sure there are some places in this big old country of ours where you can buy a half-decent house for $26K. But it's hard now, even today, to buy a car for $26K. Try buying a new car for, nice SUV for under $26K. You're not going to get that. You can't even buy a car for $26K. So, I don't know. He said somewhere in Michigan. Okay, somebody said he's in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which is a pretty cool place, I would think. I would love to go up there, but it's going to be gosh darn cold and snowy in the winter. That's one of the upstate New York, Upper Peninsula, Michigan. That's going to be a cold, long winter up there. Yeah, discuss the RTR. Yeah, so I don't know. Bob did a video, and it looks like it's uncertain, or it looks doubtful, okay? Now, the RTR is what Bob does, okay? That's the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. And up to this past year, he would organize the whole thing. Get the land, pay the BLM, get everything organized, and then you'd go in, and he would organize the whole thing, and then he had seminars and all that. This past year, he forgo that. He said, no more I'm done with the land crap. You do what you want. You're on your own. There's BLM land. There's other places to camp. You camp, but then I'm still going to do the seminars. And that's what he did up at the that fairground, that wherever that was, up in La Paz. It was called the La Paz Fairground, up there halfway to Parker. Okay, and why is Google is doing the download manager? Do I really care about the download manager? No, I'm trying to do a live stream here. Please, Google, do not download crap while I'm doing that. It's just going to slow everything down. Man, why do they do that? So anyway, How's Kenny's B&B shed going? Anyway, so Bob said it's probably unlikely that they're going to actually have the physical RTR this year, in 2021 rather, and most likely that they'll do the seminars online, and that makes sense, and that's what I think will happen. But still, you can go to Quartzsite and you can camp and hang out with your friends, unless of course something bad happens with the pandemic and the governor shuts things down. But so far, that's all we know. We don't have any certainty on that. What are your thoughts on Baba Booey, King Keno? Baba Booey at Howard Stern's show? He's very funny. I like him. Is that the guy that looks just like John Oates, Daryl Hall and John Oates? Remember John Oates? He had the big black mustache. She's a rich girl, and it's gone too far, and you know it's gonna. Who can rely on the old man's money? Who can rely on the old man's money? Anyway, Baba Booey looked a lot like him. Daryl Hall, not Daryl Hall, John Oates. Yeah, Shemay is making some overtime today. Hey, Jonas Lala. Oh, all right. Be careful. You know, driving and listening to the Dave show might be a little nerve-wracking. Hey, Brian, I liked your ice cream truck video the other day. That was cool. Oh, yeah. Remember the ice cream truck? Remember when I was a kid? Yeah. They would ring the bells. We had a ice cream truck in Northern Virginia that would drive around, and it played the Sting theme. You know that song for the theme from the Sting? That's all it played over and over again. I guess the owner of the ice cream truck paid for the rights to the Sting theme. But I would have, can you imagine the poor man who had to drive that all day long with that? That guy must have had that in his brain. It would have driven me insane. To imagine having the Sting theme blasted out you day and night. Ugh. Anyway, does anyone really care about Adam the Woo playing video games? I certainly do not. I'm sorry. I like Adam. I met Adam a couple years ago, and he seemed like a nice guy. I'm just tired. I'm tired of the carpetbagger. Okay, I've been there, done that. He's got a good vault of videos, but I'm just tired of it. His personality is just, it's like, okay, all right. Oh, who's that? Oh, Brian. Thank you very much. Support the channel. If you enjoy the content, it's all free. I don't put anything. You don't have to go to Patreon or anything to watch anything. I don't put my live chats behind. Nothing's behind a paywall. Okay, everything's free. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. I'm watching a man eat Triscuits and sing Hall & Oates. What's your favorite Hall & Oates song? I like Adult Education. Adult Education. Do 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 do. I always loved Hall & Oates. Philadelphia. No. Adult Education. I always liked that. That was a good song. There's the puppet. Oh, we can't see the puppet. I should bring the puppet over here. There he is. So hi to everybody, Cratchy. Hi, everybody, Cratchy. Hey, James Rockford. Nice to see you, even though I can't see you. I'll have to punch up the... I got to punch up the chat on my other channel so I can see James Rockford. Oh, anybody watch Fran Blanche? She's pretty cool. I enjoy her channel. I don't talk about her any much, but she's got a really cool channel. She likes to look at look at her. She does like vinyl and a lot of techie stuff, kind of fun. Let's watch Camo Dave here. Let's watch Camo Dave. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. When I talked, I missed things. Okay, Kino. Why did Nomadic Fanatic complain about the auto parts store making light of COVID when he literally had a skeleton on his back with a sign that said, waiting for COVID to disappear? Beverly Steer says the RTR is dead. I do think the RTR as it had been is probably dead, yes. I do think people will continue to go to Quartzsite and gathered it. Yeah, Bob killed it. He pretty much said it's very uncertain, which means probably not. You know, he was saying he had to spend like $60,000 for all the permits through the BLM. Thank you, Brian, again. Men without hats. Remember? Safety dance. Safety dance. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, leave your head behind. Does anyone really care about Adam? Yeah, I'm tired of watching Adam. I'm sorry. I like Adam. Bob. Yeah, Bob's side teacher. Where's Lou, time chaser? You mean Lou, S-K-U-N-T? I don't know. Where's Lou? We haven't heard from Lou in like half a year now. More than that. What is that? What is that? James Rockford, 20. See, I can see it on here. $20. Thank you, Mr. Rockford. I've got to do a shout out to Mr. Rockford. He laminated this. I said to Rockford, I said, would you laminate the Doxinator? And he laminated a picture of the Doxinator, and that was not what I requested. I wanted him to laminate the Doxinator, cover the Doxinator in plastic, so he'd keep quiet. No, but he sent me this. Rockford did this. He's done so many cool laminations for me. I really want to shout him out. But anyway, this one, if you want to win a picture of the Doxinator, because his birthday is tomorrow, 27th, he'll sign it with your name to whoever loved Doxinator, and he'll write a wish on here, whatever you want him to write. And whichever political candidate for president you liked, he will write, go, you know who, go Trump, go Biden, go whoever. He'll write that on here, and then he'll maybe throw some cash in. He said, we need more people to join the giveaway, because we only have 4 or 5 right now. So Doxinator, put Doxinator on the subject line and send your request. Say, I want to win the Doxinator signed autograph picture thingy laminated by Rockford to camodave@gmx.com, and we'll be announcing the winner tomorrow, okay? There may be some cash in there. There may not be, but Doxy suggested he might throw something in there. So, hey, text to Sturgis. Let's see, who else is here today? No, Time Chaser, yeah. What was I going to say? Time Chaser had a Rings End hardware store. Oh, yeah, where's Lou? Yeah, we don't know where Lou is. I would like to, hey, Lou, if you're out there, give me a call. You know my phone number. Betty Smith, Southern Arizona. That's right. Hey, Betty. Mike's gone from your state. I guess. Go Minnesota. Barn. Hey, Mr. Softy. Happy birthday to the Doxinator. He's a true American. That's right. Doxy was fought in Vietnam. That's right. He's a Vietnam vet. So we want to do our shout out to Mr. Doxy. Thank you for your service. And he's still kind of suffering effects from that thing. He really paid the price. I'm telling you, not financially, but health-wise. There was some nasty stuff they were spreading around back there in Vietnam. Brenda Stewart. Again, thank you, Brenda. That was very kind of you. I'm not a nomad, but I travel for my job a lot, and I feel like one. Checking in today from a comfy hotel bed in Huntsville, Alabama. All right. Huntsville, isn't that where the NASA stuff is? I'd like to go to Huntsville someday and check out all that NASA stuff. Yeah, that's a cool place. Do that. That'd be kind of fun today. Judy is off to the flea market for smoked mullet. Ew. A mullet. Is that like your hair? A smoked? That other guy that complains about me all the time has a smoked mullet. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Hey, we got some cool people here today. Nice to see you. Let me get caught up here again. Okay, King Kino, Mark H., Brian Rutherford, Ross Santa. Thank you, Rockford. Sarah Cox. Adam the Boar. I don't know. Adam is he needs to just do something different. Okay, sometimes life is like that. He just the same thing over and over, year after year after year. Disney again. this is a big country. There's lots of cool stuff to cover. I don't know. Maybe Adam just needs to just, I don't know. You know what Adam ought to do? Adam said he almost moved to Pigeon Forge a couple of years ago instead of moving to Los Angeles. He got to move to Pigeon Forge and just do day-to-day life in Eastern Tennessee, and just get back to doing the daily woo with just his daily stuff. I don't know. He needs to just really shake it up. Shake it up, baby. Let's talk about people that treated Eric when he was right about Rosie the cat. I knew the cat was owned by a local person. Immediately, some of Eric's comments. I'm just all wondering how much Eric was trying to play that up for views. I think maybe even he knew that he did. What did Eric know? Did he know that cat? Oh, I saw it at the winery. And he pretended like he said that. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Here's this cute little kitty. And then he goes, goodbye, kitty, shuts the door and takes off. I mean, there were a number of people that rightly were questioning whether that, what was the deal with that? Did he set that up because he knew he'd get a bunch of people reacting to it? Oh, he might have. But it didn't look like a lost kitty. I mean, it was well taken care of. And then the winery, what's it called, the Jacobs Williams Winery there. They got at least one tuxedo cat. They probably have a couple. Desert Arizona is in Arizona. I'll be at the Q in, okay, they're having that right Q thing, right? So there are people that are already organizing to go to Quartzsite in Q21, right? It won't be the RTR, but you can still go and camp and all that. Wow. The problem is the folks from Canada, will they be able to get across the border and go to that? I don't know. It's funny how you can fly in without too much trouble and then rent a car or something, but driving is a pain. Eric is like a broken clock. He can be right twice a day. Have to make a phone call, BBBL. Bama Mike just hit 20,000 subs. Good for Bama. No, I helped him build his channel. I'll take credit for that. I did. I shouted out Bama a lot. I came up with the name Bama Mike. What did he call himself? I don't know. He had some funny name, M something with the numbers in it. And I said, Michael, who I did meet when I was down in Athens. I said, you need to have a catchy name. And one of the suggestions I said was Bama Mike. And so that name, that came from me. I should charge him a royalty. I should charge him a royalty. Congratulations. He was trying there for a while to do some true crime stuff. And he had a little run in there with YouTube over a copyright for some of his Chris Watts videos. But, it's all resolved. So, Yeah, text your Sturgis style. Oh, go Putin. Mike Reed's voting for Vladimir Putin for president. Okay. Good day from cold Victoria, Australia. TJ's new life. Oh, yeah. That was on the news last night. They had some real high winds and like snow in part of Australia. I saw that. Oh, man. Oh, happy day. Latvia. You mean Latvia? Are you in Latvia? My dad's sister, whose name is Carol, my dad's sister married an Estonian dude back in early 60s or the late 50s. He was my uncle Matti, M-A-T-I. He was Estonian. And so my dad's sister's family is like half Estonian. They're very beautiful people. I mean, it's like Finland, all the girls came out with beautiful long blonde hair and yeah. So they always would talk Estonian, they learn the Estonian. They all had to learn the Estonian language. I think that'll get you a lot of places, right? Where do they speak Estonian? Estonia. Brian Forrest once lived in Mesa, Arizona. Yeah. Let's see here. Caddy called up. TJ's new life. Nice to see you here. Bounder Back Roads. Hey, Dave. I had to work this morning. Crops are coming in. Oh. Cochise 187, Dave, you need to do something different. Go back to what? Go back to the dungeon? I need to go back to Springfield, Virginia and hang out in the dungeon. I like that. I said, I'm kind of like an angel with a halo. Angel Dave. Dave was trolling for comments in the vid this morning. Watch it and leave a comment about him trolling for comments. Who? Which Dave? Mark H. Dave 2D? I don't know. Who is trolling for comments? Brian, Betty, I'm on my phone. I don't know how to highlight my reply to you. I'm getting close to the age where 30 years of being gone 50 or 60% of the time is really getting kind of old. From KC, Missouri. Wow. It is hard. I've never done that. I've never had to travel like, salesman type travel. We're still talking about the cat. People want to keep talking about the cat. Why would people wait in line for an hour, 5-minute ride once more than enough? Yeah. Michael Bauer, the one thing that you pay all this money to get into Disney, right? And then I don't know about now, but you probably won't have too many lines today because it's pretty empty down there. But yeah, why do you want to sit down in line? I'm paying $150 for my daily ticket to get into Disney and all this other expensive stuff. Why am I waiting an hour and a half to get on a ride? That doesn't make any sense to me. Odd 17B, Living Free just came out with a new video driving 10 miles an hour on the interstate. Dude needs a savings car. Yeah, I just saw the video pop up. I have not had the time to watch it because it just popped up when I was getting ready to come on. But he's going to probably need all new tires. If 2 of the tires have dry rotted and they were all bought at the same time, yeah, probably going to need a whole new set of tires. And I would imagine we will see very shortly a live chat from him, tire fundraiser. Doxinator, happy birthday. You don't look a day over 83. Pope Dave. Cochise 187. I think the Doxinator should do the channel. He puts in more work. That's right. He does. He does all my work for me. Now we got the Camo Army, okay? Oh, I'm telling you, man. I keep in touch with, I must have 50, 60 contacts now on the Camo Army here on the camodave channel, 571-419-0463. And I get a lot of interesting stuff. Hey, I'm out in Williams, Arizona. I'm the wife of so-and-so. And did you know that so-and-so did so-and-so to what? Or I heard so-and-so talk to so-and-so about you, and they said this. I mean, I get a lot of stuff like that. We broke the Erratic Fanatic stray cat story. One of my Camo Army people, I guess they didn't have anything to do, so they called up. They Googled where Eric was, and they saw the winery there. And plus, that was in his video of the previous day. And they called up the winery, and they said, I just saw a video where they had this little black and white kitty in it. Is that your kitty? And they said, yes. Go to our Facebook page, and you can see a picture of it. So the police officer got out of his car as the kid was stopped for speeding, rolled down the window and said, I've been waiting for you all day, the officer said. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I got here as fast as I could. When the cop finally stopped laughing, he sent the kid on his way without a ticket. Oh, 3 thumbs up for the Doxinator. That's right. Happy birthday. Yeah, Doxinator's birthday's tomorrow. If you want to win a Velcroed picture courtesy of Rockford of the Doxinator with a personalized greeting from the Doxinator on it, camodave@gmx.com. Send me an email and put the Doxy on the subject line, and we will pick a winner tomorrow. 82. I really think Doxinator. I'm not sure the Doxinator. I know he's over 70, and I know he's under 75. Okay, so he's somewhere in between 70 and 75, 72, 73, 74. He's somewhere in that range. Oh, Janice is back. Screw the cat. Time Chaser loves the Doxinator. Buy a cat, Davey. I'll tell you something. I've been around. Cats love me. They do. I love cats, but I'm not a cat person. I don't know. We always had dogs when I was growing up. It's 9 degrees. Wow. Doxinator for president. I don't know about that. I think he'd be better than the current. I think Doxinator would be a better president than Trump. I'll say that. You know, he's a veteran and he has respect for, you know, veteran-y things. Yeah, 72, 73. Betting odds. 73 is a good bet. Meet up at the Big Tent court site. Be there or be square. All right, David. You know, I am thinking about, you know, I need to do one court site-y thing. I do have several good friends in the Phoenix area. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I could fly from Charlotte into Phoenix and then hang out with somebody and we could drive over to Quartzsite for a day or two. It's not out of my thinking. We'll see. That's right. Hedgehog. Lonnie the Hedgehog. I have Lonnie the Hedgehog. We're going to call him Lonnie the Hedgehog. Yes, isn't that cool? The Camo Hedgehog, by the way. And of course, I got my my Lou mask. Okay, remembering Lou. We are remembering Lou. I don't think I can put my glasses on with this. I like Vegas. I've been to Vegas several times, and I really like Las Vegas. I wouldn't mind living there. I think it'd be a cool place to live. You know, I could do this show from Las Vegas just fine. The weather is not bad most of the time. You know, you need air conditioning, but you know, I don't mind the heat. I just don't like the humidity. You know, and I would like a drier climate. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, the new hedgehog, right. That's right. Las Vegas. Yeah, I was there last year for my birthday, 2019, and I had a ball. That was great. The Miracle Mile. That is cool. I love it. Yeah. You don't like cats. You pooped in worse than that in Nam. Oh my gosh. Don't just name it Hedgehog Sonic. Okay, let me get caught up here. Ron Jeremy is the hedgehog. Top of bucket list, poop in bucket. Bring back Little Lou. Yeah, I miss Little Lou. I'll have to go find. There's probably, you can buy that Little Lou doll. It was like a Lou. It was like a Little Lou. Yeah. I got to go check out some dollar stores, see if I can find a Little Lou. I'm sure they have that around. With the mask and the beard at the bottom, Dave looks like a demented Charlie Chan. Kimosabi, pooping in Nam was never fun. You could wear that mask while shopping instead. Yeah, I wonder. That would be a good, like, I could have my video camera going and I'll walk in Walmart with this mask on and see if they make a fuss about it. Because we're supposed to wear masks now in all, like, you know, public stores and stuff. I would just walk in like this and, you know, hi there, hi greeter at Walmart, and see if they make a fuss. Oh, yep, it's a mask. Well, it does have holes in it. I don't know. They probably would make a fuss. That doesn't qualify. JR, we had 1/2 55-gallon drum barrels, had poop burning duty every so often. Ugh. Hey, Chris Seliga. I can never pronounce your name. That's right, 74. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 74. I think that's the age. That's my guess. My guess is 74. But he might be 73. I don't know. But Chris does good. Chris can look up your info on the internet. He was doing that. I'm not going to say who it was, but he was very helpful in looking up a certain person that we both watch. A lot of very interesting information. California Gumbo, good morning. Desert Adventures, Arizona. I think you would just fit in fine in Walmart. Oh, that's okay. First name, last name. What happened there? Yeah. Oh, no, that was okay. Yeah, the pussy cat. Attic Fanatic was talking about his pussy cat. Pussy cat. Pussy. I'd like to meet Wonder Hussy. You know, there's a couple people that I do watch that I really would like to meet. I would like to talk to them. I think Wonder Hussy would be a good interview. I think Rosie O'Kelly would be a good interview. Who else? That's about it. I'm kidding. I'd like to get together with Line Screw. I mean, I got my passport now. I have a passport, a valid passport for the next 10 years. I would like to go up to Vancouver and hang out with, and I find Line Screw Andy a very fascinating guy. I'd like to meet Carolyn's RV Life. I think she'd be fascinating to talk to. You see what I see. The federal judge, that's okay. Don't worry about it, Noreen. But yeah, some people say that P word and it's nasty. Federal judge removes the acting Bureau of Land Management director after finding he served unlawfully for 424 days. He's like that guy. Remember in Seinfeld? Oh, yeah. What was that? George Costanza. Yeah, George Costanza. Remember in Seinfeld, George Costanza just goes into work at this office every day, and there's a big empty office, and he just goes into work every day, and he says hi to everybody. He goes in his office, he sits there for 8 hours, and he leaves. And he's like, does he even have a job there? I don't know. My porn star days. No, if you do Google Camo Dave, you will find there's another Camo Dave, actually, some guy in England that does fishing. I'd like to interview you, TJ's New Life. You seem pretty interesting. Wonder Hussy. Wonder Hussy's very, very, you are a brave man, Dave. Brave Dave. I'm brave Dave. I like Dave because it rhymes with a lot of other words, I'm your YouTube slave, Dave. Crave Dave. Dave rhymes with a lot of words. Thank you for your service, Brian. You should definitely do a courtside trip. Say hi to Silly Al and eat expensive, overrated pizza. Have a meetup. I would like to do that. Morgan would be very interesting too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She'd probably cry. She's probably, Cave Dave. Yeah, that's right. Caveman Dave. Dave, he lives in a cave. There you go. I don't see too many nomads living in caves. Dave, he lives in a cave. I did not like being in a cave. Where was it? Luray Caverns when I was a kid. There's another cavern in West Virginia near Harper's Ferry. I felt very claustrophobic in a cave. And these were caves that, they have lights and all these crazy stuff. But I did not like being in a cave. Where was the carpetbagger? Somewhere in Kentucky or Tennessee where he's in a cave. That got real narrow. And, oh, man, that would give me the creeps. I don't like that. Chris says, my dad turned 74 in August. He was in the Navy, but his aircraft carrier, the USS Shangri-La, was never deployed to NAM while he was on it for 4 years. Wow. My sincere thanks to Doxinator and proper welcome home to the Vietnam vets who never received it at the time. That's right, Brian. Welcome home, Doxinator. Yeah, I get very claustrophobic. I do not like I don't like elevators. I'll do an elevator if it's in a busy, big building, okay? An elevator in a hotel, elevator in an office building, no problem with that. I just inhaled cricket. Oh, See, I'm talking while eating. Let me get some more tea. Oh, man. Whoa. I just went for the gag reel. Do not eat Triscuits and talk at the same time. That's what happens when you inhale a Triscuit. Man. I let you chew them, and then you get these little crumbs in the back of your throat, and you. I'm good. I'm good. Michael Nippert. My dad was in the Navy during the Korean War. Never talked about it much. Joined Michael Nippert. I'm not going to dox you or anything, but Mike's going through some tough times right now, and we're all pulling for you, Mike. I know. Stop eating Jacob. What do you mean by that? Stop eating Jacob. You should put a comma in there. Stop eating Jacob. Dave chokes. I'll just and then I'll just drop over and just keep the video going. Newsflash: Nomadic critic chokes to death on live stream. Yeah, I'll be on the news tonight. You know, David Muir is not on the weekend, so it'll be Tom Yamas. Oh, no. Nomad YouTube superstar chokes to death. Ron Paul, did you see that? Ron Paul Jr., the senator from Kentucky, his dad's down in Texas, I guess. Ron Paul Jr. was doing some sort of a live stream thingy, and he just couldn't talk anymore, and they rushed him to they think he might have had like a little mini stroke or something. That was scary. No. No, this is just plain old water. I don't mind the cold tea. It infuses with the tea bag there. Believe me, if I was drinking vodka right now, I'd be asleep by noon. Vodka just knocks me out. My hubby, Sarah Cox, my hubby was in the Navy in Nam and never served on a ship. Wow. Never hoping for that, but better to burn out than fade away. I love Neil Young. That's a great album. Rust Never Sleeps. Better to burn out than fade away. I love the two versions of that. They have the acoustic version at the beginning and then the real. We got a really good radio station here called The Ride. WXRC 95.7. They play really deep classic rock, deep cuts, stuff you haven't heard in years. I love that. I know that, Mark. I know that you close the live stream and then people can chat for another minute or two. You know who would like to report your demise? Then what would he have to talk about? He would have no. There's 70% of his content. Thank you, RV Camper. I don't know. Maybe it was. Thank you, RV Camper. That's very nice of you. Marie and Al. Oh, yeah, Apache Junction. Yes, I did get your letter the other day. Thank you so much. I did get a couple cool letters, too, in the mail yesterday. I got this one. I got a nice postcard here. Have a great day. It looks like Doris. It looks like Doris. Anyway, there's my address if you want to send me some swag. 104 North Green Street, number 116, Morganton, NC 28655. But this is pretty funny here. It looks like it was sent from Canada, right? Canada. Sandy Foster. Oh, just speaking of Canada. Thank you, Sandy. Anyway, this was from Canada. Desert Adventures in Arizona, $4.99. Thank you so much. I will always write stuff down because It's hard to find who the donors, the super chat donors on YouTube there when you look later. But this is really cool. They put like 2 stamps on it, one there and then another one down there, and there's a picture of me there, and there is that. Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? Anyway, this is Glacier Bay National Monument, Alaska. Isn't that cool? Well, thank you again. Thank you, Desert Adventures. Thank you, Sandy Foster. Thank you, RV Camper, Rockford, Brian Rutherford, and Brenda Stewart. Thank you so much. In the first 2 chats, I made references to the Camo Army. Maybe the A word auto rejects you on here. I don't know. I saw there's also a lot of peanut dust. Oh, your connection is unstable. Are we unstable connection? Can you? I mean, oh no, I'm buffering. I'm buffering. Stay tuned. Why would I be buffering? Are we buffering? Scrolling. Signal. It says again, I'm getting a bunch of unstable. Let me try this. I don't know. It always does this kind of later in the mornings. Let's try getting out by the router here. Better here. I need a booster. I got a pretty good signal. How's it going now? There, let's try this. I'm right next to the router. I'm right next to the router. Anyway, I need to type movie and film in a super chat, and those words were rejected. I had to change it to flick. A crack in the camo matrix. Twirl, twirl. Hello there. Buffering every once in a while. I don't know, man. I'm getting a good Wi-Fi signal. I don't know. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to go down and get an Ethernet cable. I used to have a whole bunch of them, and I don't know whatever happened to them. That would probably not be a bad idea. Get an Ethernet cable, and then I could just sit out by the router here and do the show. No, we pay $80 a month for this service, for the fast internet. Yeah, they have it's the most expensive consumer internet. In case my message was lost, I do not regret growing older. It is a privilege denied to many. That is very true. You know, what is the alternative to being 73 or 74, being not 73 or 74? Pick up and shake the laptop. Let me grab my tea. I forgot to bring it. Ooh, there we are. Do. Yeah, that's right. Hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hold on a sec. Be right back. I had to move out to the living room to get a better Wi-Fi signal for my channel. I'm just going to shut your door here so I don't bother you. Anyway, what is your favorite store? I love Radio Shack. I wish there were Radio Shacks still around. Every time you're like doing some sort of wiring thing where you've got televisions or whatever, try to wire a stereo, you need some speaker cable, you need something with a certain plug. I always like Radio Shack. That was really nice. I miss Radio Shack a lot. Now you can go online and find funny little plugs, but Radio Shack was always kind of neat because you could just take it back. Yeah, but I need a special. You see this funny little 6-prong plug for my stupid tape recorder? Yeah, that was nice. Free to travel. Yeah, I don't know, Betty. Seems fine now. Yeah. I should do that. I'll try. I'm gonna go down and get an Ethernet cable. Jackie Underwood. Hey Dave, did you see Elvis on Ted Barris's last stream yesterday? I don't know what to say about Elvis. I don't think he's going to get his channel remonetized. I just don't think that's going to happen. I think Rosie was right. But he's quite a character, isn't he? You know, I think a lot of us folks look at Elvis and say that is a funny character he plays on the internet, you know, thinking he's the king of YouTube and all that. But I really think he believes that. I really do. Yeah, this is kind of nice. It's kind of, yeah, halfway in my profile. What's the latest news on Elvis? Elvis says he's going to get his channel. He does have a channel up, but yet, you know, it's a new channel, or it's one that he had repurposed for something else. I don't know. Chat amongst yourselves. His channel, he does have a channel. Elvis Travels I think he had a couple channels and he just repurposed it. Yeah, I don't know. I think Mikey said I haven't watched City Slicker. I haven't watched Elvis. I haven't watched Mike's video this morning yet, but I think he said he needs like a whole bunch of new tires, driving 10 miles an hour. His tires are just all dry rotted out, you know? I don't know. For a guy who's been on the road as long as he has been, you know, I could say that's a newbie problem. You know, tires are probably one of the most important things on your RV for your safety's sake. And, you know, if you're going out traveling around the country, I would think, you know, you do a very careful inspection of your tires. They're the most probably, apart from maybe the steering wheel and the brakes, the tires are pretty much the most important thing on your thing. I don't know, Michael Bauer. Silhouette Dave. Oh, man. Foil behind the router antennas. Yeah, that might actually work. All right. I get a pretty good signal in the bedroom there, but it does happen. I noticed that about 10 o'clock, 10:30, when I'm doing my chats, I'll often have some internet connection issues, and I think it may be more on YouTube's end. I don't know. I noticed when I was at my sister's place. Now this is an apartment complex, so we do have somebody over there, and then there's somebody on that side of us, but we do get maybe, you know, 6 or 7 other people's internet Wi-Fi services here. So I just think that maybe there's just people get up in the morning on Saturday and they all plug in and they'll start streaming, and then you notice your connectivity getting a little slower. But where my sister lives, she's got someone upstairs and downstairs and on both sides and all over, and there must be 15 internet signals she can get, and everybody's stepping on everybody else. And whenever I do a live stream from her apartment, by about 10:15 or so, everything starts to go fluey. Unstoppable Morgan's comment section looks like a really bad dating site for lonely seniors. Hey, where's Tracy today? Tracy, Trippin' Tracy, I don't know. She's camping down in Georgia. Maybe she doesn't have good internet. Works in my house. Put foil on cardboard and set it behind the antennas. Foil helmet on your head helps reception. You can spend $500,000 on a Class A, but the only thing that touches the ground, it's right, the tires. That was that ad. They used to have them, you know, most important thing in your car are your tires. It is true. It is true. Especially when you're driving in rainy weather, they really matter. If you have the tread on your tires is a little bit worn, you know, you hit the brakes and it's rainy, you're on a little windy road and you need to jam on the brakes, you're just going to slide. Your tires are, especially in rainy weather, you really need good tread. Ambitious Antique, will I ever get a pet? I have no desire to get a pet. I like dogs. I like cats. When I was a kid, we had 3 dogs, and, you know, over the years, and I like dogs, and I do like walking them. I enjoyed taking care of Tank when I was there in Springfield, Virginia, the lovely pit bull. I love playing with Doxinator's dogs, Jelly and Champ. I like cats, but I don't want to be the one to take them to the vet. And, you know, I don't know. I'm on a really tight budget, and I really don't want to be blowing a lot of money on vet bills and stuff like that. UV destroys tires. Yeah, that's right. That is true. Very, very true. The sun on that rubber just helps destroy the tire. True. How is Tank? He's doing okay. I have not talked to Susan in the last month or so. She just doesn't answer her phone very much, but Tank's put on some weight. He is quite a more the heftier dog than he used to be. Hey, Pop and Drew, nice to see you here. Most important thing in my car is the cup holder. And if you crash, everything has to stop at some point, but spilling your drink matters. Backroads Nomad. I saw you on Backroads Nomad chat last night. I just said hi to everybody, and then I got blocked. I don't know. I kind of like Backroads Nomad. He's kind of a cool cat, and haven't seen a lot of him lately. And I was on his chat last night, and I did see Camper Van Kenny. I think Camper Van Kenny saw me and said, "No, can't have Dave here." There was only 40 people on the chat, but I just wanted to say hello to everybody. And they were like, "What are you stocking up on for your prepping?" And I said, "I'm stocking up on potato chips," which I am. That's right. If you have a type of potato chip you want me to do a mukbang on, I'm mukbanging potato chips now. So I want to get those ketchup tomato potato chips. I think someone from Canada said they're sending me some because they're only available in Canada. But if you have a cool potato chip, like a local variety, mail it to me at camodave at GMX. No, you can't. Mail potato chips. Send it to camodave at 104 North Green Street, Morganton, number 116, Morganton, North Carolina, 28655. I'll put my address. It'll be in the description below. It's on all my videos. But send me some potatoes. Send me some of your local potato chips. Tanky Poo and the Tandell in the basement videos. Yeah, I do kind of. I like doing my videos so much better from my little apartment over there with no windows in it. But it was not fun doing videos down in the basement there. First off, I was right below the kitchen, and anytime anyone ran the microwave, I completely lose my internet. That was a bitch. There was a leak in the basement once, and the place kind of flooded. The washing machine flooded once, and there was a big leak there. It was an interesting place to do videos, but I so much like my little apartment better. The stereo is the most important, Brian Rutherford. Turn it up, and the brakes squealing, exhaust leaks, valves knocking, and seatbelt reminder dings all go away. Fixed it, or you get some duct tape and stick it over where the check engine light comes on. Just stick it over there, and then you just can't see the check engine light, and everything's fine, right? You got an older car, and that damn check engine light is coming on. Charles Chips. Remember that? I remember that very well. We used to have a Charles Chips can, the little brown cans. Yeah, you'd have them in we used to, when I was a kid, the milkman from Seal Test would come by, and you had the Charles Chips guy. I don't know why it was a big deal about getting potato chips delivered to your house, but we did that. I remember that. Ghost pepper chips. They probably don't put the ghost pepper on there too heavily. I do like some of those like sriracha type chips. Those are good. I don't mind those. Backroad Nomads thinks he has a huge reach with his tiny channel. Legend in his own bathwater. TJ's new life. He's I don't know. He's one of those guys that is really worried that the whole society is going to come crashing down. And as I have said many, many times, this good old country here is pushing 300 years, and we've been through so many things, and I do not think what's going on now is going to bring the whole country crashing down. COVID, any president, I don't think we can, we've had good and bad presidents. The COVID thing this year is just, even what's going on in the cities with some of the demonstrations and the rioting, I just do not think that that's going to bring the entire country down. I think we're bigger and better than all that, it happens, look at 1968, look at all the crazy stuff going on in 1968, all the assassinations and Robert F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King and the rioting, and we survived that. The country didn't crash, we're a big country, and I think, whatever. I am not worried. I am not, I think it's good to have prep for a storm or something. Yeah. Have a couple weeks worth of food in your pantry in case your power goes out for a few days. But Wise potato chips. I like those. I remember having those as a kid. Put electrical tape over the lights, the light up the side of the dash out of sight. That's right, Brenda Stewart. Yeah. All those little, little lights on your dashboard. They come on and they go off. And it's like, yeah. Boom bubble bust. I got a friend telling me that alien saviors are coming that are actually Satans. He has been on this jag ever since his father died a year ago. What's he smoking? Maybe he's taking some of his dad's old pain pills or something. I don't know, man. Do you think the Boit will get crazier this year? camodave Street Life asks. How could it get? I don't know. The problem is there were so many different Boits. You know, there's a Boit that we cover here, bottom of YouTube. There's Boits that other people, there are other Boits. That's why I cannot understand the Vlogger Puppets anymore. The Vlogger Puppets channel, he's covering other Boits, and I don't know who they are. They're right, Betty Smith. We've been through a hell of a lot. World wars, other pandemics. I mean, when you put it into perspective, what's going on in 2020 is nothing like some of the years we've been through. These doomsday people seem to be enjoying collecting large surpluses of food and supplies. And if you want to do that odd 17B, that's totally fine. Go do it. It can't hurt. But, yeah, and we are probably still, I mean, you look at Russia. Russia's pretty much a third world country these days. Oh, I don't want Vladimir Putin's here. No, yeah, really. I mean, our economy here in the United States of America is many times more than what Russia is. China's a powerful country. China is probably, as powerful or somewhat as powerful as we are in terms of their economy. There's just so many people there. We've got, 350 million people here, and they've got 3 billion. That's a lot of people. But anyway, vodka potato booze. No. Yeah, I don't know. His backroads nomad, and is he a nomad? Is he? I don't know. He seems pretty upset about things. And I just kind of trying to say hi to everybody, and wham! You have no right to talk. Like, oh, you guys are really for freedom of speech, right? That's up there. No! Censorship! Myanmar. People in Myanmar feel sorry for Americans right now. Wow. First name, last name. I don't know. You see some of these smaller countries that they seem to be doing a lot better with the pandemic than we are. Places like Iceland and I don't know. Kenya, even Kenya, they said they've had a very low rate of it over there. Lawrence. Hey, you'll get your chance on November 3rd to express your opinions. Vote early and often. That's what they say. Sandy says the Canadian border will be closed until at least Christmas, if not longer. Yeah, so what does that mean for folks that want to come down from Canada and go to the court site? Canada gets cold. Most of Canada is pretty cold and snowy during the winter. I guess parts of Vancouver, that's probably the warmest place in Canada in the wintertime, right? They don't get too much snow there, but it still gets chilly there. So if they want to come down to Florida or they want to come down to Arizona and hang out where it's nice and warm in the wintertime rather, what are they going to do? I don't know. Maybe they could fly down and then rent a car or something, or I don't know. A national Boit registry, says Michael Sullivan. Yeah, the Boit, I mean, half the people, when I was covering the Boit heavily back in 2017, half those, at least 2/3 of the people are gone now, or they don't post on the internet much. What happened to Lou? What happened to, Supreme Leader? We see Supreme Leader once in a blue moon. Cat strollers and Patriot. I don't know. Most of those people are just hardly see them anymore. If they haven't completely left. Schadenfreude. Yeah, Schadenfreude, right. That means you take joy at somebody else's, if something bad happens to somebody else, you get joy out of that. That's Schadenfreude, right? I think it's a German word, but it means taking pleasure out of somebody else's failures and stuff. Oh, he went to jail. Yeah. There's a lot of that on YouTube. China has a food shortage. That's what people should be more worried about than rioters. City slicker outdoors. Well, that's one of the things they're all worried about too. Is what do they call it? The food distribution network in the United States of America. And it is true. One thing that could happen in the USA, I think that's probably more scary than anything else, is just everybody loses the power. You know what they say? I watch this channel called Suspicious Observers. The O in observer is a 0, but Suspicious Observers. Okay, it's a good channel, but there really is true. The thing that could happen, and I don't mean to sound too apocalyptic here, but get a big solar flare. The Earth's magnetic field is in a state of flux right now because the poles are getting ready to flip. So it's not at its full maximum protection, because that's what protects us. The magnetic field protects us from all that radiation that comes in from solar flares and stuff. So if the magnetic field is in a state of flux and we get a big mammoth solar flare coming over, coronal mass ejection, a CME, could knock out the power. Whichever side of the world is facing the sun at the time of the CME hits, they could lose all their power. Russia could be facing it, or we could be facing it. Who knows? But if that happens, we could lose our power for weeks, months, years. It would destroy transformers. What if we had no power here for, just say, a week? What would happen to our country? That's a little bit scary. Floods and locusts. Oh my goodness. They're hitting China hard. Anyway, cleaning out of some sort. Cold will kill the V. I don't know, man. Why do we always have the worst flu in the winter time? Flu season is always the winter when it's cold out. I don't know. There was a Twilight Zone episode. The power was cut and everyone had to fight. Yeah, I saw that on 17B. I love Twilight Zone. So we're not getting into politics. We're stopping the prepping stuff, but it's just interesting. Some of the other channels I do watch on YouTube, Suspicious Observer is a good channel. He covers a lot of crazy stuff from the Valley of the Sun. I guess that's Phoenix, Arizona, but he does some interesting stuff on that channel. A lot of scientific-y stuff, but he doesn't get into politics too much. Dogs and cats will be living together. It'll be chaos. I worked in the electric industry. The equipment is protected from EMP direct adventures. Yeah, and I've heard that too. But what about a big EMP? No power for a week. Everyone would be bored and start making babies. Can you imagine? What if YouTube went away for a week? What if all of a sudden YouTube servers got hit by an EMP and there was no YouTube for a week? I think a lot of people would start just YouTube. Yeah, for everything else is running. I think just taking YouTube away for a week, people would flip out. Dave, I should do on-site reporting of the protesting in Kentucky. No, I'm not. Yeah, first name, last name. Everybody's arguing about we're not going to get into that. Yeah, virus stuff. We'll do that. I should do that on my other channel. Let's have a debate about the virus. No YouTube for a week, my views would go up. Papa Drew's RV. No YouTube for a week. That would mean I would have to beg the old. That's right. You'd have to get a bucket, get a hat, get a bucket, go down to the Walmart parking lot, go and stand there at the entrance with a sign. Out of work, please. YouTube, get a sign saying YouTube's off. Help me. YouTube earnings have stopped. Help me. My YouTube revenue is down. Help me. Cardboard shortages. Oh, Katie. Hey, Katie Ray. Hey, Katie, it's the Doxinator's birthday tomorrow. You need to send him a card or something. See, Eric, the goat guy, is smart. He begs on YouTube in person. He is well diversified. He does both. That's right. Do both sides of the thing. So if one goes down, the other stays up, whatever. Yeah. Remember that guy? What was his name? Mark, that I saw at the Target parking lot there in beautiful Reston, Virginia. And he had a bunch of other people were all camped out there. They had a little bit of trees and woods there, and they were all living back in the woods. He told me, though, we'd had a long talk one day, and there was a hotel actually across the street from where the Target is, and he would get money and, get in. That was a very wealthy neighborhood, by the way. So, a lot of cars, they threw him 10s, 20s, and after just a couple hours, he'd have enough money for a hotel room. So, he spent a lot of time living in the hotel across the way. Preppers in their storage containers, canned nuts. Michael Sullivan. Are you one of those Q people, Katie? Jose Sanchez. Art Bell from the grave. They do some of the stations, I think on Saturday night, will run some of the old Art Bell shows. Again, there's a station in Athens, Georgia, WGAU. WGAU is a news talker in Athens, Georgia. Go to their website, just WGAU Radio Athens. Saturday night, I think from 8 or 9 o'clock till midnight, they run some of the old Art Bell shows, and you can listen online. I love listening. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Send him a swift kick in the NU. Oh, my goodness. Doxinator, Katie Ray, swift kick in the you-know-whats. That's not nice. Doxy's going to be 74-3 or something. Just kidding. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, Betty. Betty's a school teacher, right? So how's it going? Are you doing anything right now? I know my sister's son's wife teaches mathematics up in the DC area in some school system, and they're working, but they're doing everything from home. Or they go into their office and they're all by themselves, and then they have their internet and stuff, and then they teach their lessons from home. So they're working. They're just not in a school with a classroom. Happy birthday, Cray. There he is. There's Doxinator. Doxinator's got some relatives in town today. Big birthday celebration. I guess they're going to do that tonight, right? What's the best brush for beard hair? I need one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just do this. They actually stopped the unemployment $600 per week, and you probably won't do anything extra. You do make very little on unemployment. You can go live on through your channel. Wow. I just ordered what? Mark H. I just ordered some treats for you. Delivery expected Monday, September 28th. Oh, I'm so excited. And I think Bubba Warbucks there said he was sending me something that should get there today. So I'm looking forward. I love getting swag. I do love getting swag. Pack the bar. That's right. Going to pack bars with no masks. All right. Hey, it's your life, Doxy. Doxy's pretty much been spending all of his time in his garage. He lives in his garage there in beautiful northern South Carolina. Happy birthday to Boom Bubble Must Repeat. Happy birthday to BBBBR. A lot of birthdays this week. I'm telling you. Last week of September, I must know 7 or 8 people that have birthdays this week. I want to shout out happy birthday. I think, is it today or is it? I forget. It's one of these. Maybe tomorrow. Happy birthday to my good buddy, Mike. Remember Mike in the Mildew Manor there? He doesn't live in the Mildew Manor anymore. He has a nice apartment across town, so he's doing well. But if Michael is watching, I miss you, Michael. Take care of my DVDs. They're in the living room there of the manor. My DVDs. No, my DVDs, right? What's for lunch today? I don't know. I have a sub in the fridge. I'd probably just go for a sub in the fridge. I could do the pizza too. I like my pizza on Saturday, but I heard the stimulus came through for Social Security and veterans, nomad. I don't know. Did Doxy get his stimulus check? I don't know. Betty Smith, they got a new stimulus in the works, so 600 might be coming back. Well, I think that's according to Nancy Pelosi, everybody's favorite Miss Pelosi. Oh, I'm hearing weird noises. I took a little walk this morning, and I was coming up the stairwell, and there was some guy working in the ceiling doing something. And they're doing some kind of work around the building today. I don't know what. Maybe they're working on the internet. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, stay away from politics, right? Oh, man. You get a stimulus every month. Is that it? That's it? Once a month? Craig, that's not very often. My budgies sing louder when they talk. LOL. They like, oh, hi, budgies. Hi, TJ's budgies. I'm getting the $300 a week Trump payment not getting mentioned in the news. Oh, wow. $300 a month. Where are you up? You're up in Duluth, aren't you? Hidden Highways. Beautiful Duluth. Is it cold up there yet? You getting this winter started? City Slicker's going to vote for whoever is paying more. Well, I don't know. Who are you going to, you're going to blame, the Democrats run the Congress, or at least the House, right? I don't know. Who are you going to blame, the Democrats or the Republicans? Oh, he's getting a weekly payment of $300. Wow. Well, you live in Minnesota too, though. They are very, one of those states that cares about its citizens. Hello from Northern Ireland. Thank you very much, Motorhome Shenanigans. See, we got people watching from all over the world. We got Australia. We got Northern Ireland. Who else is watching? We know we have our Canadian friends watching all the time. What other countries are represented today in the camodave cyber army? That's right. We got the camodave army. The camo army is out there feeding me information on a daily basis, 24/7 on the beautiful hotline 571-419-0463. And we're getting information. If you're out at the tribe there in Williams, Arizona, give me a call. Give me some deets about what's going on. Who gets drunk? Who's fallen over? Who's got a fever? Somebody got a fever? I don't know. Can you get a COVID test in Ireland? I'm sure you can. I don't know. You don't hear too much about Ireland and the V, do you? I don't know. Maybe they're handling it pretty well. I'm going to vote in person. I'm not going to do a mail-in ballot. Here in North Carolina, you can do in-person early voting between October 15th and 31st. You have to go and, I guess when the dates come up, look in your area and see where you can vote. But you can't vote early. You can vote absentee right now. But if you want to, I want to vote in person. I want to go there and click the little levers. And I just feel better about it. I'm going to vote in person. Love Belfast. Always wanted to do the Giant's Causeway. I'm going to go to Western Ireland where the cliffs are. My nephew Tom and his girlfriend at the time, they went to Ireland for like 2 weeks, maybe 10 years ago or something, maybe more than that, 15 years ago. And they had a wonderful time. They met Bono. They actually camped outside of YouTube Studios and met Bono. YouTube Studios, not YouTube, yeah. I'm working, so I get no stimulus additional payment. My employer gave me $50 for working during the pandemic, and I bought a candy bar. A $50 candy bar? You do the, well, you do the research so Dave don't have to. We had people, remember RV Rebel Girl? She was our reporter there at the RTR there a year or two ago. She gave me some good, I had a couple people at the RTR that were feeding me information. Oh, who was riding around crazy at night in his RV doing wheelies in the parking lot. Oh, the Trump steaks were like $50 a pound. Wow. Check out the channel Honest Guide. Oh, okay. Yoda Doug's tool collecting channel. I think I've watched them once in a while. That name sounds familiar. The Moher, yeah, the clips of Moher. Yes, that's what I want to see. He said you could actually like lay there and stick your head over. It's really cool. That's right. Sensing Sally. Got to do a shout out to her. She was our reporter one year, right? The MAGA hats are made in China. I gave my Doxinator. Danny Lee, condolences on your sister. We're very sorry to hear about that, Danny. But Danny sent me a MAGA hat, and I gave it to my Doxinator. I've never seen him wear it. I have never seen him wear it. Yes, that's a nice treat, Betty. You don't have to mail in your. You can always you can take your absentee ballot, your mail-in ballot, and deliver it personally to the voting place. Right? You can drop them off at the city office. Yeah. But again, it's like, then they have to open up the ballot, and then the little X mark you made is slightly outside the box. We'll have to, devalidate your ballot. They did that in Virginia. They had mail-in ballots, and they sent them out, and it was something like they sent a blue envelope to.
return it. It had the blue envelope in it. And it said in the instructions, it said you must return your ballot in a red envelope that's provided. Well, there was no red envelope provided. There was only a blue envelope provided. So it's like, so if I put it, it's like this, so there was no red envelope in like hundreds and hundreds of mail-in ballots, but it said you must return your ballot in the red envelope. I'm going to go for another 8 minutes. We run till 11 o'clock. Okay, that's all I can stand. I love doing these chats, but an hour and a half is my max. I start to get after that. Nomad Mac, I was invited to that party in Williams, Arizona, but 900 miles out of my way. Really? I wonder how many people did Aja invite? Hundreds of them, maybe. Maybe there's going to be a giant, maybe Trump will be there. Maybe Donald Trump's having a North Arizona rally. Trump's going to be there. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't be surprised. Brenda, Dave scrubs, so you don't have to. Just ask you know who. MACA, the MACA hat, Make America California. Trump needs to do a rally at COVID Acres. Dave! Hey, Randy. How are you doing? You're not Randy. You're not the mobile gambler. I mean, traveler. Are you Randy the mobile? What is he? The mobile traveler. Fake Kobe beef. Poke, poke, poke the bear. I don't know. All I can say is the more you talk about me, the more my subscribers go up. That's all. That's one thing you learn in the media, whatever, is that. The worst thing is when they're not talking about you. When they're talking about you, even if they say bad things about you, it's good. Okay? You can't see that, can you? I'm kind of a big deal on YouTube. That's right, I am. With my 11,200 subscribers. No S box for you, Randy, huh? Oh yeah, what's your Halloween? Okay, let's do this. One last question here. What's your Halloween costume? Who are you going to dress up for as the Halloween for your Halloween this year? You're going to be dressed up as anybody famous? I think I'll dress up as Lou, SKUNT. I'll wear my Lou mask. Zep, that's right. No editing, no skills, lots of views. I don't think. So I'm not going to put down editing because some nomads do wonderful editing jobs and it's worth watching their videos and whatever. But when I'm doing a reviews channel here, I don't think people give a rat's ass about the editing. I really don't. Oh, I'll put a little box up here. Oh, there's Saucy. That's what she looks like. Walmart canned roast beef is the best nomad bang per buck food item. I don't care what newspapers say about me as long as they spell my name. And that's right, Mark H. I mean, it is true. Williams, Arizona has 12 casinos. I know why you know who is there. That's why he's there. I did not know they had that. Really, they have that many casinos in Williams. I did not know that. Dressing up as Bob Crane. Oh, dear. Hogan, yeah. Colonel Clink. I'm going to be Colonel Clink. Let's have a Hogan's Heroes Thanksgiving. I mean, Halloween. Hogan's Heroes Halloween. All right, everybody. Just the last few minutes here of the show. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Sandy. I want to thank you, Sandy. Yeah, wow. Sandy Foster. Dave's going to dress up as Bob. I know. That's not a bad idea. Grow my beard out. The RTR. We're going to have the seminars online, but it's uncertain whether we'll actually have it. Is this the last call? You pay $10 a month for Adobe Spark. Don't go, Dave. I'll be back. Jose, I come back. I do a second live stream on Saturdays, 7 p.m. tonight. What is the, somebody Google that. What is the Svengoolie movie tonight? I don't have my other computer here with me. What is the Svengoolie movie tonight? We do a pre-show for the Svengoolie movie on MeTV. Okay. So I do that at 7 p.m. Eastern time right here on the CamoDAVE channel. So we'll have another hour of the live chat tonight. What is the movie tonight? Someone just Google it. The movie is Son of Dracula with Lon Chaney. Okay, that sounds like a not half bad movie. So we'll be doing that at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. We'll be doing a little an hour-long live chat before the movie, and that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. West Coast time. So anyway, and we'll have some adult beverages with us. So I do that every Saturday evening, okay? All right, everybody. I want to thank Brenda Stewart. I want to thank Brian Rutherford, Mr. Rockford, RV Camper, Sandy Foster, and Desert Adventures Arizona for your kind donations today. I do appreciate it. Keep the channel running. PM money grab. Oh, man. Anyway, have a crotchy-free SaturDAVE. Yes, trying to hold off as long as I can. As long as I can hit send prematurely. Love you, Dave, and the mods. Thank you, Brian Rutherford. Send me stickers. You want a sticker? CamoDAVE, send me a self-addressed stamp envelope, okay? CamoDAVE, 104 North Green Street, number 116, Morganton, West State Arena, North Carolina, 28655. I'll put the address. I'll stick in the comments below, okay? But look at any of my videos. I always put my my address in the comments below in the description. Just send me a self-addressed stamp envelope, and I'll send you some stickers. All right, Mark H. Margaritas, though. We're going to have Stormy. I miss Stormy. One thing I really miss about Miss Stormy there, Vanessa, is her margaritas. Man, she made killer margaritas. Yeah, again, you don't have to send any money. If you just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. If you want to throw a few bucks in it, that's fine, but you don't have to do that. The stickers are free, Jose. There is no charge for them, okay? Go to fuzzface, FUZFACE.com, 1Z, and then click on the stickers link, and you can see all the different kinds of kooky stickers we have. We're running a little low on a few of them. I hopefully got some more stickers coming in the mail one of these days, but that's what we got currently. We still have the tank stickers. We still have the crotchy stickers. There's a few we're out of, but we still have, the camo stickers, a whole bunch of those, pink and green. That's right. All right, everybody. It is 11 o'clock Eastern time on this beautiful Saturday, late morning. You all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I will see you at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Again, thank you to Brenda Stewart, Brian Rutherford, Rockford, RV Camper, Sandy Foster, and Desert Adventures Arizona. And thank you all for being here, and I will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Vlog under.